All right, Frank, this is Jared Farrell with PeerAssist. I appreciate you being here, and we're joined with Frank from Jacobson Construction. And Frank, could you do me a favor and start by introducing yourself and Jacobson Construction? Tell us a little bit about the company.
How you doing? It's Frank Chappie. I'm with Jacobson & Company. Jacobson's been around since 1889. We work in New York City, a little bit in New Jersey. Union Carpentry Company. We do anything from commercial fit-outs to residential jobs, hospitals, museums. Wherever there's carpentry work, we can do it.
All right, Frank, so what brings us here today is the field work order application that you're using by PeerAssist and how you're using that application to manage your T&M tickets for your out-of-scope work. Can you tell us a little bit about what the process was like before PeerAssist? Think back when maybe it was manual or semi-manual, and tell us a little bit about what you were coming from.
Okay, the process before would be the foreman writes a ticket, a paper ticket. From the paper ticket, he fills out all the information, scope of work, material, job hours. Paper ticket then has to go to the super, the client super, the GC super. They sign the ticket. Ticket comes back to Jacobson. From there, that would go to our office, which someone would price the ticket there. Then that pricing, once it's priced up, PM would send it out back to the GC. They would send it back to the GC with it all priced up, with proposal, and then we would try and get paid from that. We would get paid from that.
All right, that's a long process. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the pitfalls that were maybe in that process, things you were identifying as why even look for a solution?
Sure. The delay of how long it would take from one step to the other. Sometimes paper tickets could get lost. That's what I'm looking for. The difference between prices on some tickets would be an issue. I think that's about it.
Okay. And now that you're on PeerAssist and using FWO, what would you say has been your experience, and has it been able to help solve some of those issues that you were having?
It's been great so far. It cuts out the middleman. It brings it from us to the client back to us, and I can price it within the same day if it's done. There's no more process of having to wait for it to go back to the office on a truck, on a person taking it back. It's increased that.
It sounds like it cut out the wasted time, cut out the delays from step to step. Would that be fair to say?
Correct.
Okay. And I don't know how adept your team was to using technology in the field before using PeerAssist. Could you tell us a little bit about, is technology something your field uses often today, or was this one of the first things you've rolled out to the field?
Yeah, we try and stay on top of technology. We use PlanGrid. We were one of the first people to use PlanGrid. We use a new system for laying out with Total Station, lasers. What is that? What was Total Station? What's their whole QML 800? What are they? Laser. Total Station. Yeah, Total Station. Yeah, so it's like a Total Station, which helps for layout. That's a technology, a growing technology that they're using for layout instead of traditional drawings and AutoCAD. Well, drawings, I should say, just drawings.
Okay.
Because they use AutoCAD too.
And how was it to roll out FWO? Did you find it to be an easy process to roll out to your field? I mean, they're already used to doing tickets today.
Right.
What was that like to roll it out to them on a tablet?
We haven't gotten too far rolled out. I have it, and two other people have it. That's where I was this morning, was showing somebody else how to use it. It's easy once I can get out there and I could actually show them. It's getting out there and having everybody to see with meeting me. It's hard to get the time to do anything. So that's just going to be the only difficulty. But it's simple.
What would you say as far as how easy is it to adopt?
I think it's going to be easy, but that's just me. I've been using it for 4 months. But okay. I think it's a pretty, everybody I've shown it to thinks it's a pretty simple process. It's pressing buttons.
Yeah. Okay. And how many tickets does Jacobson do in a year, would you say? Like if you were to kind of quantify that, are we talking 100, 1,000, 5,000?
Thousands, depending on the size of the job, thousands. I was on a job, I did almost 2,000 tickets. There was another job, they did almost the same amount of tickets. So it just depends on the volume that we have for the year and the size of some of the jobs. But we'll definitely, I mean, this job alone has 400, and we have anywhere from between 25 to 35 jobs going at it at one time. So there's quite a few in the year.
Frank, what would you say, like, if you were to think about each ticket that you're doing today in FWO? I think we said that it saves the delays, it saves the time. What would be just a number that if you were to say how much time it saves you on each ticket, what would you say?
Process from start to finish, you mean?
Yeah.
From when it's created, coming back to the office to...
Yeah, the management of that whole process, like, comparing it to paper and all the semi-manual processes to now.
Easily hours.
Okay, on each ticket.
Yeah, I mean, the process to go back and forth is long,
Okay. And how would you find the PeerAssist team to work with? You've been working with obviously our onboarding team, the sales team, and the support and even product with some of the ideas that you've brought forth. Can you tell us a little bit about what that experience has been like working with the PeerAssist team?
They're great. I mean, I've been working mostly with Teresa. She's great. I couldn't ask for a better tech support. I mean, I asked her a question and unless she's really busy, I have an answer within 15 minutes of something of either, usually it's the answer, but if she has to look a little further, or she's busy, she gets back to me and tells me that she's looking into it, but it's been outstanding. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't ask for better tech support, really.
Okay. Would you say that we're open to hearing ideas and improving the product?
And that too, yeah. Yeah, she's been open to hearing anytime I have suggestions, usually they try and roll them out in the next updates. So they've been tailoring a lot of the stuff to what we need, which is really helpful because client asks for something, I relay it back to her, and it gets done quick. We had an issue about 2 weeks ago. They needed something on the ticket. I told her what the problem was, and it was fixed within 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
So
that's good to hear. And Frank, I guess to just round out, we want to keep this short and sweet for you and for everybody else, but to one of your peers, somebody who's in kind of your spot in another competitive company or different company across the country, what would you say to them about using FWO?
It's going to make your life a lot easier.
Okay, that was short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Sounds good. Well, Frank, I really appreciate you taking the time to share your story with us and talk a little bit about Field Work Order by PeerAssist. And it's been a pleasure having you as a customer, and thank you for taking the time.
Likewise. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.